In this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of the Sunday scaries, that Sunday anxiety, so that you never feel it again. And this is coming from someone who used to have this and probably worse than anyone. And I know that feeling. So the first thing I want to address is if you get Sunday anxiety, Sunday night scaries, or Friday is your favorite day of the week, you have a big problem, okay? And we got to talk about this so that we can course correct and then actually get you feeling right, because there shouldn't be a day of the week that you're feeling worse on. There shouldn't be, a day that you're dreading. There should always be, every day is a good day, right? You should be happy that you're alive. But I understand that it's hard to feel that way if you're deeply unsatisfied about what you do on your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. For me, I would get this heavy pressure on Sunday night knowing that I had to get up in the morning to repeat this week that I had just done that was just miserable. I mean, that's, I think, where the Sunday anxiety stems for a lot of people, is they get up, the alarm goes off on Monday morning, and they're just like, oh, I got to do it again, right? And that Sunday night, you're laying there in bed, and you're like, I can't believe I got to do this. I can't believe I got to do this. I used to literally lay in bed, and it'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just could not sleep because I just didn't want to get up for the next day. How sad is that? In this life where time's our most, valuable asset, and we should all be so happy to be alive, I would just be like, oh, here we go again. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go in tomorrow. God, I have to do that project, those things that I left on my desk from Friday. I have to go in there and do them. Oh my gosh, I got to go see that coworker. I got to go see that boss. That was the most miserable feeling. And there was no time I felt more stuck than on Sunday nights. I dreaded it, especially because most of Sundays I would take as my day to reset and break, and mentally rest. And what I realized was what am I resting from? I'm resting from this week that I had that I'm miserable about just to do it again. It doesn't make any sense. Why am I resting? So this is when I had to face myself in the mirror, and I was done being sick of Sunday nights. And I think that if you have the feeling of Sunday scaries and you actually know what that means, then you can at least do something about it. But the people who just normalize it, it's so normalized in today's society. Sunday scaries, the Sunday scaries. It's just like a common thing, and it's sad. It is a much bigger deal than what people are making it seem. So I'm gonna tell you how I was able to break the Sunday scaries and how I was able to actually now enjoy every day, where my Saturdays and Sundays are the same as my Wednesdays and Thursdays, where every day, it's structured around me and what I wanna do. And I wanna break that down so that you could follow this and use this to your advantage. Now, the main point, I guess, is if you're getting the Sunday anxiety, Sunday scaries, then your day job, your Monday to Friday, you gotta get yourself out. You can't be continuing to go down this route and do the same week over and over and over again. That pressure, that anxiety means that you need to be taking different action that you should be taking that you're not taking. The way to alleviate anxiety, if you watched my prior video, is to be taking action towards a goal. Because when you're working on something, you don't feel anxiety. Right now, I'll give you an example. Today, didn't want to film, had a slow start to my day. I was supposed to get up, get to the gym, get back, and immediately start filming. I sat down at my desk. I was like, I don't even know what to film. I'm having anxiety. I should have been filming already. The second I hit record and start talking, anxiety out the window, because I'm creating something, okay? And so the key to this is, first down, what I want you to do is just write down what the heck you want. If you want out of your job, cool, write it down. Okay, I want out of my job. Okay, it means you got to make some money for yourself, and we'll pick a business model, and that's fine. We'll watch some of my other videos for that. If you want info on my exact business model, I'll put a link in the bio for the video to watch. I'm not going to be breaking it down in this video. I've done that many times. So this video is just getting rid of the Sunday anxieties. You need something to be working towards. And your Sundays, okay, here's the big thing. Your Sundays are no longer the rest and recoup and recover, and because why? Because you have zero momentum. You're entering in Monday with zero excitement, with zero work done towards anything. So what I did is I understood the majority of Americans, okay, the majority of Americans are using Sunday as a rest day, as a recovery day. They're hungover from the weekend. They're doing nothing. They're going grocery shopping. They're doing their errands. They're chilling. Maybe they're watching football. I saw that and I was like, okay, I have an entire day to get some work done and get ahead. And every single Sunday that I committed to putting some work in, I'm not saying you got to go crazy and be a nut. If you are a nut, you want to work 9, 10-hour days on Sunday, hell yeah, you're going to get to your goal faster. But for me, it was, I would get up, I would read, I would, educate my brain in the morning, something positive. I would read the book I read, Think and Grow Rich, changed my entire mindset, by Napoleon Hill. I actually love his books. Think and Grow Rich and Outwitting the Devil are two of my favorites. I would read these books and I'd be like, wow, I feel good. I feel like I can do this. And after I was mentally fired up, I would get into actually working, and I would use my Sunday evenings and Sunday nights to film content and film TikTok shop videos, and then go into Monday knowing that I had momentum. And so really, how do you alleviate the Sunday anxiety is simply just by working on Sundays, because when you're working towards getting out of your job or working on your business, you're not thinking about the fact that you're gonna be there forever and then it's gonna be the same week, because you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see what I'm saying? So what I don't want you to do is get caught up in this headspace and Sundays come at you and you just feel down at yourself. And if you do, then that means that you're not doing any work, okay? So if you are at the point, hopefully if you watch my content, you are now at the point where you are putting in work and you are applying this knowledge. And if you're your first time seeing me, please watch some of my other videos. I'll leave a really good one about what I do and how I got out of my job below. You can just click that and watch it. It's like 40 minutes long. I break down literally everything. And there's so many opportunities right now that you can make money with. And so when people are like, I want to leave my job, I just don't know what to do. It's not that you don't know what to do. It's just you can't decide on something. And so I encourage you to pick one thing and focus your efforts on that thing and just continue to work at it, because the more work you put into that thing, the less anxiety you have. The only reason you ever feel anxiety is because you should be doing something other than what you're currently doing. The only time I have anxiety in my entire life, thinking back on it, is just when I'm like, man, I just don't want to be doing this. It's like I get so much anxiety at my job because I'd be like, I don't want to be here. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? And so you absolutely have to be taking action on Sundays. That will alleviate that pressure. It'll make you feel like you're getting somewhere. And you also have to detach from this fact that you're going to be at your job for forever. Okay. You have to be able to say, I'm going to make this work. I don't care. The worst anxiety too that I would have is like Friday nights and Saturday nights, because I was working and I wouldn't go out. And if I wasn't actively working my business and I was sitting on my phone scrolling, I'd be having FOMO. I'd get all this anxiety, like I should be doing something else. And I feel like I'm working for free. I feel like nothing's working for me. When, to be honest with you, thank God I put in those hours. Thank God I put in that work, because those are the hours, those are the dark times where I'm putting in work and action. And now I get to live free, right? Now, I'm not saying I don't work and I don't have stress and anxiety still. Like, I have anxiety still, but it's anxiety when it's the same thing. It's like when I know I should be working to get to the next level and I'm not working, right? Where I've got to the point where I've definitely taken my foot off the gas, and that's definitely kicked back into gear. But with the move and everything, of course, I have a lot of anxiety because I wasn't actively working on growing my business and my income. And there's a lot of things that my mentor called out to me. He's like, you're doing this wrong. You're not tracking these things. And if you're flying blind, you don't know where you are. And I'm like, you're right. And so there's a lot that I have to clean up too. And I never make these videos that like I have everything figured out. Trust me, I learn new things every single day, and there's people that are doing a lot better than I am. So I still get it. Yeah, I'm still human, but I don't get that Sunday night pressure. That was some of the worst pressure ever. It made me sick to my freaking stomach. So please watch this video, actually implement this. If you're still sitting there thinking, okay, so what exactly do I do? Go watch some of my other content and go pick a business model. If you don't have something that you're working on that's gonna start making you money, because if you have a Sunday anxiety, you're not making money. And you're making money at your job, you don't wanna be at your job anymore, okay? So you gotta figure out a way to make money for yourself. If you don't know how to do that yet, do TikTok shop on UGC, please. There's zero barrier of entry. It's free to do. Anybody can do it as long as you have an iPhone. There's no reason you should be making under $5,000 to $10,000 a month right now, even if you're working full time. Please watch the other videos. I'll drop a good one in the description. I don't know, whatever the video that it recommends to you is probably a good one to watch as well. What I did. If this was helpful, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you struggle with so that I can help you, because believe me, if it involves working in the corporate world, I felt what you feel, I know what it's like, and that's why my mission is to help you get out. So thank you for watching.